Nigerian politicians are undoubtedly one of the best actors we have ever come across in the world. Over the years and in recent times, we have seen them display Oscar-worthy performances in a bid to absolve themselves of wrongdoings, which include money laundering, nepotism, election violence, godfatherism, and extravagant lifestyle. They employ various acting gimmicks and tactics in playing Nigerian citizens like they would a football. After some of their viral videos, we can all agree that their excellent acting skills will give the likes of Hollywood actors such as James Bond and Nollywood actors such as RMD, Patience Ozorkwor, Edochie, and Iyke a run for their money. AMVCA organizers are probably regretting excluding these lawmakers from their award nominations. This former lawmaker right here was so good that Nollywood filmmakers had no choice but to offer him a couple of roles. He also took the Nigerian music industry by storm by releasing a couple of tracks. So we ask, is fainting the perfect way to stop being probed for managing billions of funds?
Hello guys, it's Nollywood here from African Glitz.
Without digressing too far and in the heat of things, let's take a quick look at similar habits of 4 Nigerian lawmakers and their excellent acting skills in what many perceived as their perfect plan on how to play the nation. Kemebradikumo Pondei.
Are you going to spend this money you said here on oath that you are preparing to pay students who are on scholarship? Are you aware that every expenditure you make from 31st May till date are not
Pondei is famous for being a professor of medicine at the Delta State University and the acting managing director of the Nigerian Delta Development Commission. But little did we know that he has a master's degree in acting and most likely certified by the Actors Guild of Nigeria until recently. In a sitting by the House of Representatives Committee probing the alleged misuse of 81 billion naira by the NDDC on Monday, July the 20th, Nigerians witnessed some dramatic scenes. Pondei, who was called on to testify, was not doing too fine on the stage as he was grilled over budgetary expenditure by the commission under his leadership. And just like a tragic comedy in full gear, Pondei slumped and began having seizures, and people around him struggled to revive him. Within minutes after he lost and gained consciousness, Pondei was viewed as he struggled to put on his shoes, which were removed during effort to revive him. Now Nigerians are wondering how many Nollywood movies he had to watch to put on this show. Well, we leave that question with you. Surprisingly, the NDDC disclosed that Pondei has been ill for 2 weeks and showed up for the sitting because he doesn't want his traducers to use his absence to soil his reputation. It looks like he just did that all by himself with no help. The speakers of the House of Rep, however, has called for Pondei to return after he was discharged from hospital. Who said his village people have retired over his matter. We just can't wait to see how this drama ends. Olisa Metu is a well-known lawyer and politician who served as the former National Publicity Secretary of the People's Democratic Party until 2015. We had no clue that he had it in him to be a great actor until 2016, where he showed us that RMD is still a learner where stellar performances are concerned. It all began when the Economic and Financial Crime Commission (EFCC) arrested him over 400 million naira. He and his company, Destra Investment Limited, received from the office of the former National Security Advisor Sambo Dasuki and charged with 7 counts of laundering the money. After initially stating that the money was spent on special national assignment, what followed was an epic acting series by Metu after realizing that the EFCC was serious about the case. While in detention, he chooses to go on a self-imposed hunger, making everyone wonder if his plan was to beat Jesus Christ's fasting record. record. News will later have it that Olisametu snatched, tore and tried to chew his confession statement. Then came his first court appearance where he came wearing full grey beards to support his claim that he was meted with inhumane treatment in Keju prison. Fast forward to February of 2018, Olisametu appeared in court for the second time, but this time on a stretcher and again in March in a wheelchair. He finally broke the camel's back in May of the same year when he collapsed on his way to the dock for cross-examination. At this point, everyone was sure he was trying too hard to prove that he is indeed crippled. Despite the display of his acting skills since his arrest, he has been found guilty of all charges against him and he is waiting for his sentence as of July 2020. Ayo Fayoshi, the former governor of Ekiti State, Peter Ayodele Fayoshi, is famous for so many things, including writing to the Chinese government not to grant President Buhari's loan requests. According to the news then, he even went further to trace Buhari in the UK just to abuse him for borrowing money. However, his dramatic performance in 2018 took the cake amidst the election crisis between the ruling party PDP and the opposition party APC. Fayoshi took to gracing our TV screens during this period, weeping about being in severe pains, addressing a large crowd of PDP supporters in neck braces and bandages on his arm. Fayoshi claimed that he was shot and manhandled by security agents who attempted to break up a PDP road rally. He then added that as he speaks to them, he was in severe pain.
I am in pain. I am in severe pain. I don't this anymore. If anything happens to me, the general body to be held accountable.
Like you must have guessed, no one believed him, seeing as he's always been a great actor. And this brings us to the king of acting, Dino Melaye. You know, if politics in Nigeria is a movie, Dino Melaye without a doubt will be the director, scriptwriter and lead actor. No Nigerian politician does it better than this lawmaker. He became famous in 2010 after showing off some mad Jackie Chan skills during a move to impeach the then speaker, but this was just the tip of the iceberg. In April of 2018, Dino Melaye was accused of giving thugs weapons and money to unleash mayhem in Kogi State and was arrested at the Nnamdi Azikiwe airport on his way to Morocco. However, like another actor showing off his stunt, Dino Melaye jumped out of the van conveying him to the police station through the window, and guess what? Attempted suicide was added to his criminal charges, which fueled his decision to sleep outside the DSS hospital.
I'm coming, sir.
Where he was taken for treatment. He was later released on bail, but instead of him to remain quiet about his ordeal, he began accusing the then governor of Kogi State of attempting to assassinate him and took to social media to post videos of him singing songs to taunt the governor.
Orí mi kọ ohun tí ò dá o, orí mi kọ ya. Ẹlẹ́dàá mi kọ ohun tí ò dá o, Kogi ti kọ ya. Bello.
Again, in January of 2019, Dino Melaye surrendered to the police after a 7-day siege was placed at his Abuja May-10 residence over his involvement in the shooting of a police officer in Kogi. But just minutes after he surrendered, he slumped and was assisted to the police van by officers. As if that wasn't enough, Dino Melaye appeared weak and began breathing heavily on arrival at the police headquarters. He later said he was asthmatic. On the first hearing of the case, he appeared in a stretcher. Did he play his game well? Well, yes, as he was soon released on bail. Before these incidents, the former lawmaker was rocking social media like a pro. We can all remember in 2016 when he threatened to beat and impregnate Senator Remi Tinubu in a closed-door meeting, saying that nothing will happen. Sahara reporters also dragged him in a certificate scandal in 2017. According to them, Dino Melaye's claims to having degrees from Harvard University and the London School of Economics was a sham. As if his village people planned his embarrassment very well, Harvard University responded and said he only participated in a workshop. Ouch. And the London School of Economics also responded and said they have no records of Dino Melaye. To crown it all, Nollywood has recognized Dino Melaye for his contribution to political drama in Nigeria and offered him film roles to honor his efforts. In October of 2019, it was announced that Dino Melaye will be featuring on a TV series called Equity Unbound. In November of 2019, he starred in a movie called Lemonade, and finally in 2020, he landed his first lead acting role in the movie The Bean-Shaped Superhero. So there you have it. Being a lawmaker in Nigeria is truly one of the best ways to practice some acting and possibly venture for a career. Who knows, one of these days, one of these men might be up for an Oscar someday. Which of these lawmakers' dramatic crimes shock you the most? Are you surprised none of them has faced the full worth of their corrupt action? Share your thoughts with us on the comment section down below.
1.32 billion. Now the question the honorable man, Honorable House member is asking you, where did you have in the budget line in 2019 where you derived that power to spend that money? That's the question.
I'll provide that answer for you.
Do I ask for peace between you and my enemies? If I do, they will think I'm scared.
Continue.
Think say they wise. Woman.
This video, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to check out our channel for other trending African stories and news. Thanks for watching and see you on our next one.